Hello everybody, this is Ronger Hygachecks. After about a year of not making any videos on this channel, I have other channels and they're not under that name. Why? Is because Ronger Hygachecks is fake as fuck. Simple as that. I made it one night when I was bored, and every single video, that Quasiluminous has actually... This was my main goal, alright? So I made these videos one night. I was very bored. I was working a 24-hour shift at work. Imagine 24 hours. You are sitting in a chair. You are chilling there. You got a desk. And your job at this place I work is to not let the whole building burn down or anybody die. So you're chilling there. You've got nothing to do than to be... is to clean and make sure the whole building doesn't burn down. So during this, you have a lot of time to study or do anything. The job wants you to study job stuff, but that's not what I do. What I did was I whipped out my notebook, my pen, and I had a blast. I looked up a lot of Saturn stuff, and I actually learned a lot about Saturn and about the storm that's at its North Pole. And I think that's super fascinating until you realize, it's really just science. There's nothing extraordinary going on there. Stuff like that happens all the time. You just don't realize it because it's not on a big visible scale like that. But it's not otherworldly. I guess it is because Saturn is technically another world, but it is unearthly in a sense. Even though weirder stuff happens on Earth, it's just a Saturn thing. And so I was making the videos and I was like, man, I gotta find something. What's weird? And I thought, I remember reading that article about the hexagon-shaped storm. I didn't know what it was, octagon or whatever. I was like, okay, it's a hexagon, right? And I was like, oh, I can draw so much bullshit about that. So I took every fact about Saturn and I skewed it and I twisted it and I had so much fun. And then finally, I think I freaked out the dude I was doing this with, because mind you, I'm like this, right? Well, I got another dude who's right here. He's not behind me, he's next to me, but I drew it poorly. So he's right here, and he's like, what the fuck are you saying? He's looking at, I've got all this shit. You see the videos. I wrote it down on papers like this. Same format as this video. It was, oh man, it was so fun. Because I knew that people were going to jump on it. People were going to see, and because I had... evidence, right? I not real evidence, just like Quasiluminous doesn't have any real evidence. He just kind of assumes. I just assumed stuff. I had to get into his mindset to make those videos, to believe what I was saying. And that's kind of what gave it a little bit of realism. Not realism that, oh my god, this stuff might be real, but like, holy shit, this dude believes this stuff. I had to believe it, which was tough to do without sounding like a maniac. Which Quasiluminous does. He sounds like a maniac. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that dude. I just wanted to fuck with him. So it kind of went like this. Here's me. I watch his videos, right? On my screen. My computer. So I'm watching, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I'm a little bit alarmed, exclamation point. So I go... It's funny. I control the shit out of Quasiluminous. So I start an email chain with him. I say, hey man, I think we got some of the same ideas. I want you to get on board with mine. My whole goal in making the videos was to see if I could convert Quasiluminous into, and I should have been more consistent and persistent with this. I only uploaded a few videos. They were pretty long though, and when a video's long, it attracts attention because people want to hear you fucking ramble. That's why people listen to Quasiluminous. They believe him because he rambles. Because you're like, oh my god, he believes this. I need to believe this, right? You're scared a little bit. You're like, somebody believes this shit. I guess, am I doomed if I don't get on board? I wanted him to get on board with me. I wanted to see if he would budge. Because I know there's got to be some inkling in his body that knows that he's making it up. Because he is. You can't just you can't ignore the fact that you're making stuff up, right? You have to, in your brain somewhere, you might kind of brush it off. Like he might be that used to doing it that he's starting to believe himself. He's a psychopath a little bit. And a sociopath, I'm not going to throw labels on him. He's just a weird guy. and he believes himself, I think, because he's not making any money off this. You know, mostly people like the dudes who created Christianity, like they made a lot of money off this. Well, not created, but dudes who sell Bibles and stuff. Christianity is the highest grossing organization on earth. So I guess I'll put it out there. I'm an atheist. There, I said it. But man, I was just having fun, and I'm still having fun because 1 year later, let me see if I can throw this up. Quasiluminous, I see, is up. He uploaded a video a few months ago, one of my videos, and he plays it and he comments on it throughout the video. And I think that's as close as I've gotten to him getting onto my stuff, which he hasn't. He's consistent with himself. He has integrity in his views, as crazy as they are. And he uploads a video, trying to not get any of the ad in here, called Zombies Eat Brains Because They Have None. And shit. Alright, you're not going to watch the ad in 3, 2, 1. We'll skip it and you'll see that he straight up takes my video. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Like, of course, how can you not see that this is a joke? How? How do you not? What is this? How do you not see that this is a cartoon drawn by someone? Like, do you really think I'm going to expect you to turn your body into a hexagon? You really think that? Like, I can't believe that he thinks I'm crazy, right? I guess I was just a really good actor. He thinks wholeheartedly that I believe this, which is great. It's really, I was so bored, and I love drawing, and I've never done something like this, so it was a lot of fun. It took up a lot of time, and really, when you're working a 24-hour shift somewhere, you're trying to pass the time. So I'm not gonna do anything like reveal my real name or anything. Oh God, an ad. Because that, I'm not, no way with you people. Like, look at this shit. Some people, like fucking retarded people, hope they make it. What do you mean, hope they make it? What? If you guys are all about, like, watching people burn because they don't fucking spill blood over intent, like, why would you hope I make it if I'm completely against Quasiluminous? You can hear the irony in his voice, like, if he wants to believe it, but it's too good for him to do so. Oh, whatever. Like, like, that's why I have a fake account. I wasn't going to do this on my real one. Like, how do you queer useless asshole? Like, this is what Quasiluminous does, though. He'll find some shit. He'll find some ordinary shit, and he will blow it out of proportion. That's fine. Proof that the lottery is fixed. He takes footage from places, and he, like, what? How is this? Oh. On TV. What do they think? He takes another person's video, just like he took all mine, and was. And he describes me as a monster lost at sea and legally dead. Jesus can't save you. I hold the holy lance. I'm sorry. I thought the whole thing to do with Jesus was that you don't hold the holy lance. You're not a prophet, Quasiluminous. The whole thing with worshiping Jesus is that you let him take the wheel, right? Beware the gay. Like, God damn it. This is a proof that this dude is fucking crazy. He thinks, like, drew swastikas. Misinformer Prime. Like, that shit this is like Transformers. Like, this is a fucking joke on him. He thinks that your cereal is magnetic, which I guess in some ways it is, but iron isn't something that's going to control your mind. Iron is everywhere. They have to only have a substance that they could recognize. God, that's my favorite. That's me. I'm fucking Sphere Earth Savior. I don't even fucking like hexagons. Like, you know how shitty it is to draw a hexagon? Like, I'll try and draw a good one right now. Like, look at that shit. It's a hexagon. Like, what? Fuck you people. You guys are all fucking crazy. Crazy. Oh, I accidentally, there's a little too many swooshes there. And another one. Fuck. Alright, so if you believe what Quasi says, you are crazy. I'm sorry, but that's it. That is it. Let's fucking blank slate right here, man. He is in fucking beep. Same. Man, I put another extra loop there. Fuck. I can't write fucking cursive without fucking it up once.